When I started learning SQL, I had one wrong idea in my head. I thought SQL runs top to bottom, just like reading a sentence. But that's not true. And this one wrong idea, it confused me for weeks. So today, I'm going to show you exactly what I mean with a real example. Let's go. So here we have a table called orders, just a simple table with a few columns like order ID. This is just a unique number for each order. Then customer ID. This tells us which customer placed the order, and order date, uh, on which date the order was placed, and the amount of the order. Okay. So now let's say I want to find customers who spent more than £100 in total. All right. Let's write that query. So here I'm selecting customer ID and I'm summing up the amount, calling it as total underscore spent from the orders table. And here I'm saying where total underscore spent is more than 100. Then we're gonna group it by customer underscore ID. Looks fine, right? Uh, let's run it. See this? It says total spent doesn't exist, but I literally just wrote it, right? So why is SQL saying it doesn't exist? This is exactly the mistake I made. Let me explain why. Okay, so here's the thing that explains clearly. SQL doesn't run in the order you write it. It has its own fixed order, and every single query follows this. First, it goes to from clause, and we're gonna cover this join a bit later. All right. So first from, this is where the SQL picks the table and decides that okay, this is the data I'm gonna work with, and then it goes to where clause. This checks every row one by one before anything else happens. Then group by. Now SQL puts the rows into groups, and in our case, if you remember, it was grouping by customer ID. You see, and then comes having clause. This checks the groups, not individual rows anymore, the whole group. And only now select runs. This is the exact moment where our total spent actually gets calculated. This one. So when where ran here a few steps earlier, total spent didn't existed yet. So yeah, that's it. That's the whole bug. And after select comes order by, which sorts the results from ascending to descending or from descending to ascending based on our requirement. And then again in the last, it goes to limit. Limit is nothing but just the limiting the rows which we want to see. For example, if we have 100 rows and out of which we want to see just 10 rows, so yeah, this is what limit does. Okay, so yeah, this is the full order start to finish. Every query, no matter how simple or complex, follows this exact sequence. Okay, so let's fix this query now. I'm gonna write select customer underscore ID sum of amount as total underscore spent from orders. Now let's say I want orders from this year only. So that's checking a raw column order underscore date. You remember we have a order underscore date column in our table. So I'm going to write where order underscore date greater than or equal to 2026 1st of Jan, right? And then we're going to group it by customer ID. And as we have a condition that the total has to be over 100, now having comes into the picture, and I'm going to write having sum of amount greater than 100. Okay, makes sense. Now let's run it. Hmm. Runs clean now, no error. But look, it's just showing me the customer ID. Not very nice to look at. I don't know who 4 and 1 customers actually are. Okay, so here we have another table called customers with 3 columns: customer ID, customer name, and city. And if you observe, we have this customer ID column even in our orders table as well. You see? So as this customer ID column is common in between both the tables, we're gonna join these two tables using this column, customer ID. Okay. So we're gonna write select. Now instead of writing customer ID, we'll write customer name from customers table. Customer name, then sum of amount as total underscore spent from orders table as O. This is just an alias we are giving to this table. Okay. Then comes join. Now join customers table as C on which column is common in between both customer ID, right? So we're gonna write join customers table on orders dot customer underscore ID equal to customers dot customer underscore ID. Okay, and now comes where clause, where order underscore date greater than or equal to 2026, as we need the data from 2026 itself. Then now we're gonna group it by customer name. You remember last time in the last query we did grouped by customer ID. Okay, and now then comes final condition, having clause having sum of orders dot amount greater than 100. Okay, we'll write it O dot. Let's run. There you go. We have same result as before, but now it's more readable because we have customer name. And now we know that Daniel Evans and Alice Turner are the customers who ordered more than 100 pounds. Okay. Yeah, so I hope you understood this. So just drop it in the comments if you understood this. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video.